Hiya. Oh, good girl. Oh, hi. No, Dewey. No. Duke. Shh. Where's your stick? No. Oh, there is his stick. Well, you know, that's what we say. We're going with it. Thank you. You too. Well, someone liked it, but they're not watching. 4Jacks, you're in. Hello, sir. I'm here at the park waiting for, I don't know, maybe more than one person to join us. Not that I don't appreciate your presence. Thank you. I've had a couple of instances in the last week that has spurred a theme, and it is fear-based decisions. Oh no. And I really think it's a good topic that everyone should be mindful of because we all do it. And the funny part is if you assist someone with their perspective on the matter, immediately one of a few things happens. There's offense. How dare you say that I'm making a fear-based decision? It's mostly men. Sorry, guys. But I think when people hear the word fear, funny enough, it spurs fear. So let's talk about it. We make decisions all day long. What am I going to do? I'm going to go to work. I'm going to feed the dogs. I'm going to self-care my way out the door and get into the world. Oops. And most people go through their whole day feeling confident. Yet, you can still make a fear-based decision. What is one? Let's discuss. Soups. How's it going? Good to see you. It's been a while. It's summer here. I'm fully immersed. What can I say? I've got 2 weeks off now, so here I am. Try and think of the most recent one I've done. Okay, so fear-based decisions. We have what we call a smart meter in my house. This is like legit today. This just happened. And I have documentation from a professional suggesting that I don't need or want to be around one of those smart meters. So all I have to do really is, Mr. Bird, hello. All I really have to do is call them and say, come get this toxic thing out of my house and replace it with something like an analog version, right? I have this. What? And so before I left the house, I said, is that something I should do today? And I hesitated. And I blamed, well, I need to go get a pump and I need to run the dogs and I needed to go shopping and I'll put it off till later. But honestly, if I'm being honest, what I did was I made a fear-based decision. Because with that comes the conflict of defending where I'm coming from. I'm not normal. Most normal people don't say, can you get this smart meter out of my house? So I know that I'm going to be the weirdo that is making that phone call and requesting that it is removed. So that is what initially held me up. Am I afraid? No. But was it fear that kept me from pursuing that today? Yes. Absolutely. Not in a sense that I, feared for my life or, you know, the typical fear. You think of like horror films and the boogeyman and going into the dark basement, and like that's not the only place fear lives, right? So that is, for example, one. And that's a physical action with, there's another person on the end of it. I feared the judgment. I feared having to defend on a beautiful day what I want to do with my existence here in this realm. Yeah. So, but it extrapolates into even conversations I've noticed. And I'm not going to say the name, but I was speaking with someone very recently who I admire, I revere, and made me sad. And it had to do with the political ongoings, perhaps the American government, and you be nice, Dewey. How's it going? Oh, not too shabby. Are you busy, sir? I'm doing a live stream. Would you like to answer a simple question and be on the live stream? Okay, fair enough. Can I ask you why? Okay, fair enough. Thank you. Fear-based decision. Maybe someone will get up the nerve and answer a question or two. Doesn't matter what the US government does. Like my stupid government right now is handing out $25,000 fines for anyone who decides they want to venture into the woods because of NPC. So, oh my God, my battery's gonna die already. Wow, what a day. Maybe I'll revisit this. Maybe this will be the invitation to later. Maybe I'll get my battery pack out and do this properly. But I can't think of a reason why anyone wouldn't want to go in the woods right now, because it's beautiful. It's summer. We are buried under snow for 6 months, and just go. But no, they dangle this $25,000 fine over you. Like, we live in the bush. What are you gonna do? So right away, it's all nonsense. It's all posturing. It's all power grabs, and I don't give a care. Where I am is what I'm doing, and that is not for me. And should it be, then I will assess that at a later date, I suppose. But yeah, I got 10%, guys. We're gonna discuss this further. Fear-based decisions, I was sitting at this very park with my mom, and I saw an old friend, and I was blabbing away because that's what I do. And my mom said to me after she left, "Oh, I wished that, hey, look at this. Only in Muskoka." She said, "Oh, I wish I'd said something." And I said, "Well, why didn't you?" And funny enough, we were talking about fear-based decisions. Essentially, my mom, grown woman, held back her heart-based desire to communicate with this person and the disregard for fear was there, she would have just spoke her mind. So that's yet another example, you know, of a fear-based decision. It doesn't have to be you cowarding and hiding and, you know, experiencing something terrifying. It could just very well be that, you know, something inhibited you at that moment. Oh, DeWitt, always a pleasure. Ah, my assessments. I don't know. I wouldn't commit to approving of all of them, but I may be right here. Anyways, this is an invitation. I didn't realize I had 76% battery when I started this, and I'm going to reconvene this topic later this afternoon. I don't know what time it is because I don't have to work today, but if you would like to join me, just hit subscribe, hit like, and hit the notifications button, and keep an eye out, and we will rediscuss this. But yes, fearless warriors, damn straight. Well, my usual MO is to let you guys know in advance that I'm probably just going to go till I can't here, and that if I cut out, I'm sorry. I fearlessly went in with no backup plan because I have to discuss this. It's important. So anyways, in context, I said, well, if you hate the government, you know, then that's a fear-based decision because clearly you have put upon them some power over you that you can't control. That's it. And that was not well received. That was met with defensiveness. And I mean, again, I don't want to pick on this person. I love you. I respect you. But let's be real. If you hate the government, you're afraid of them. Because why else would you? Right? So, what's the remedy? Well, fucking ignore it. Don't look at it. The circus goes away when you don't watch it, right? You gather in here, and then you surround that energy with like minds and other people that seek peace and joy. To sound cheesy, they're good. You should try it sometime. Muskoka is beautiful. I'm lucky. I don't know. Am I lucky? I'm here. I know that. I'm happy in my own skin. And like I said, you know, I think the crux of what I'm saying could be, and I hope it doesn't cut out in the middle of this, it's, you know, I would rather die standing firmly on the ground that supports me in my truth than live on my knees, rather. I'm not gonna bend. I am not going to live in fear of, you know, I'm pretty sure the government is NPCs at this point. They're all fucking puppets, you know that. They're not waking up and making their own decisions. They're just getting chucked out in there and being paid to posture and adhere to the script. And that's not cool. We got stuff to do. So, I didn't try out for that job because, you know, I'm probably not going to get it. That's a fear-based decision, right? I know I'm wrong and I made my friend mad and I should apologize, but I don't want to do it. Just not yet. You, in the thought process, just said, this is your friend, you know you're wrong, you owe them an apology. Well, what's stopping you? You know, it's the same reason I didn't want to call Ontario Hydro and say, can you get rid of my smart meter, please? I'll do it later. I'll feel uncomfortable later. I'll save it for a rainy day. Be like Duke. He is not afraid. Ah, they're ghosts. They have ghosts in their blood and their hearts. That's what like right there. Anyways, I'm going to skedaddle here before I don't get the chance to thank you and say goodbye and see you later. I'm gonna go home and set up my utility pump and breathe some life back into my grass and my gardens. And whilst I'm pursuing this endeavor, I will hook this bad boy up to a battery pack and we can continue this conversation. In the meantime, be well and be merry. Dean, we'll see you later, man. I'm just about to tap out. We're gonna finish this subject. This is part 1. Part 2 is coming at you in the near future. Before the sun sets here today, we will further continue this. But be well and be merry and be fearless. And if it makes you feel uncomfortable, then you're on track. So don't get too comfy. That's how they get you. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining in. It's been a while, but we will see you very soon. And until then, wish you well. And I thank you immensely. Don't forget to like, or not, whatever. It's up to you. Okay, we'll see you guys soon.